It's all about telling your story and sharing information, and this is the medium that speaks to this generation.
Anybody can be a filmmaker. There are going to be some of you that are better maybe than others because you're going to take to the medium. But everyone has an idea somewhere and that they want to express, or something that they think about or is important to them.
The total count so far is 24 filmmakers. The inspiration for this project came from Butte America, Pam Roberts' film. After watching Butte America, it seemed to me that there needed to be more to the story. What I wanted to do is to give cameras to teens in the Butte community and have them go out and tell the story of how they see where they live. Not only understanding the past, which Pam did such a great job documenting, but also understanding the present and maybe even coming up with some ideas for the future.
And so I think when you look down at sort of that bottom level of filmmaking, the inspiration and the motivation to do it in the first place, because it's a lot of work, I think that the students in this project are a whole lot like Pam Roberts. They both have a passion to tell a story and are willing to do the work that they need to do to get it done.
We don't have the actual footage, but we know what we're doing and we're working on it, so it's just coming along.
You know, I used to think when I started making films, like I'm halfway through the film, 2 years, and I really don't know what film I'm making. And I thought, this is crazy, I should know. And as I got older and I talked to more filmmakers, you don't know. You have a goal, and that's in your script and your outline. You have something you're shooting for, but it's a moving target. Everything changes every day when you film. And so don't be discouraged if you feel like you don't know the story you're telling. It will come together when you start storyboarding and looking at the rushes and pulling your best shots in. It will come together. And I think all of you have something to say that's important. All of you need to express yourself as human beings, and filmmaking is a wonderful medium to do that with.
Play with it, figure out how it works.
I got this ultra flip video camera, and first I'm gonna practice with it, like play around with it to get used to it. And then I'm the cameraman in my group to film. We're gonna do Clark's Park, right?
They're all Butte stories, and they're all being told by Butte kids. And I think it's interesting that there's always that thread that brings these together.
You ever thought of yourself as a documentarian?
No, never. Nope.
What do you think of the Splash Park? Are you in favor of it?
Yeah, it's good because we don't have very many facilities to go to. The Y and Fairmont, we have to make a trip out to go.
And the Y is like far, not far, but it's like, yeah, it's like down there.
Where I come from, I got a compromise, runs 24 hours a day. Some real close friends of mine work there, shoveling dirt and getting paid. It's a city that was built from blood and sweat, hard work of our granddads. They dug a mile high and a mile deep and passed it on to us young lads. Well, I'm real damn proud to be where I come from. It's a big sky country and the land of the setting sun.
That there was room inside the park to put a splash park. The spray feature itself will just take a relatively small area of the park on the north side, over by the Baja skating rink. You know where that is? It'll take some area in there. However, it will affect some other areas of the park in that we will have to put in, make sure we have enough water, make sure we have the right sewers. It'll affect the skating rink a little bit. However, after some public meetings, it will probably be moved a little bit so it doesn't encroach onto the skating rink. But the features themselves are, it's geared to smaller people mainly, but there are features in the splash pad that will service, you know, teenage kids, say up to 15, 16. It is hoped with the spray feature in there that moms and dads will bring their kids down to the park to enjoy the features, and that they'll also, the parents will also stay around in the park, either lounging, sunbathing, doing something like that with their children around the area. With the spray feature going in, we will also put in some other features into the park. Let's say we hope to have it open sometime in July. If everything, very nice to have open areas in the park. You know, it's nice to have the area, the skating rink we can use in the winter. We can use it in the summertime as a ball area, a fall area, just for people that are on picnics, for kids to go in and run around in. We will definitely put in more picnic tables on that side of the park, and we'll put some other features in. We'll be putting in trees, we'll be putting in lawn furniture and umbrellas and things like that for people, so if it's a good hot day they can get under those features. So it'll improve the whole park.
If you got a problem with that, I got something to say. I'm proud to be from Butte, America, USA. I'm proud to be from Butte, America, USA. Oh, yeah. Where I come from, we got a copper mine that runs it 24 hours a day. Some real close friends of mine work there, shoveling dirt and getting paid. It's a city that was built in blood and sweat, hard work of our granddad. They dug it a mile high and a mile deep and passed it on to us young lads. Well, I'm real damn proud to be where I come from. It's a big sky country in the land of the setting sun. And if you got a problem with that, I got something to say. I'm proud to be from Butte, America, USA.
Out of frustration of not having a pool, outside pool in Butte, we decided to start Splash Butte. And what we want to propose, or what we're proposing, is a water park that would give us a wave pool, a lazy river, 2 or 3 slides, and some splash features with 0 water entry in for young children. The land that is owned by a cabinet company, it used to be the roundhouse for the trains. And I don't know if you know about a roundhouse, but when a train would come to the end of the line, they'd take the engine and roll it onto this table. And then they would turn it around on the table, and then it could go back out. This roundhouse has become a cabinet shop. It would be a wonderful historic building on 2 acres of land. It would be a great place right next to the pit where most of the tourists go for Butte, for us to build a water park.